So this is the beginning of Ramadan, and I'm planning to put the moon in all the different shapes onto my blue little bags in the yellow color. So I made with I don't know how it's called in English, with this instrument you make on paper, you make round circles. I started with just cutting out a circle and trying if it fits if it looks nice in the shape I was doing, in the size I was doing, if it looks nice on the bags. I think this is a nice size. So I was cutting out 30 circles. And now my plan is to cut them into their different shapes. So that I have beginning of Ramadan, I have the new moon that is growing to the full moon, and then going back into the new moon again, which is obviously the end of Ramadan. Okay, I hope you can see it like this. So I started to do it like in 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in the first 7 days, the moon will grow to the half. So I made the 7th circle to be like half moon, right? And for the other ones, I always made, for orientation, it makes it easier to draw, I always put the half line so that I can orientate myself for drawing the different shapes. So here it's just slightly less than half. Here it will be more like that, maybe. Here again I make half. Like cutting out and sewing later, we have to pay attention that the peaks of the moon look really like sharp and are not too round. But this details we can make after. Now it's just like to make a rough kind of sketch so that you can afterwards you can make the lines bigger when you are sure if this is correct. So now it's already like half of here, it's more than half, it will be maybe like that. So this is the really new thin moon. Going to make this already quite small. And here's the very small one. Okay. I hope you can see it well. This is like really small. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, of you are fine. Today is another day and I would like to continue with the Ramadan calendar. And today I have prepared like these circles and we are going to cut them out of this cloth. So as I told you already before, for making it look nice like and neat in the end on the bags, we need to make the circles a little bit bigger in order to for sewing, so the edges will not go loose like that, but we will fold in order to make it look like clean and neat, and also for keeping it for a longer time and making our Ramadan calendar like having a longer life and survive like washing machine and things like that and children packing out. So I'm going to do it by hand, like measuring with my eyes. You can also just make the circle like 1 centimeter or 1.5 centimeters bigger and then like draw it on the cloth. I will just do it like in freestyle. So I'm going to show you how I will do it. Let me see. So I'm turning the cloth on the side that is like in the end not visible, so the back. And now I'm just going to use a pencil and it works pretty well. So I'm putting my paper here and then I will do like, I think actually 1 centimeter is enough. Like I will draw the circle like roughly. Like that. But I will also draw the original one. So in order to help me later to make all of the moons like look the same size. So now I'm having like 2 circles and I can cut like on the outer circle. Okay, now I will take the scissors and cut all the circles out. And make sure also here not to get confused with the size. So leave enough space at the edges and hope you can see. So the outer circle does not have to be like very perfect circle. It's just important that you leave some tissue to fold on the edges. So now it's looking like that. And I mean, you can, if you have this line, you can follow the line and in the end it will look like round and neat in the edges like that. So if you put it on the bags, you can sew directly like this. You do not have to sew before, just pin it neatly with pins. We don't want to have only full moons, like full moon we only have 1. So I will also show you how to make the other ones. It's like the principle is the same. First we start to make like all full moons, and afterwards we will use our other paper shapes in order to design the other shapes of the moon correctly. And the main principle is like the same, that you leave 1 centimeter distant like edge on the side in order to fold it and sew it neatly. So it's pretty much the same. Okay, now having cut out all the 30 full moon circles, we are going now to make the moon and the different shapes it has, or it goes throughout the whole month. So I also have like our prepared different shapes, and I've got the whole bunch of bags together with the bag for the eat. Well, this one actually, I was thinking to make it like the last one for the last day of Ramadan, but then I thought I will really leave it like pure as it is, like for the celebration dinner and like really for the very end of Ramadan. So having one bag for the morning of the last day and having this one for the breaking of the fast on Ramadan's very last day. So now we are going to start with the first day, which is, as all of us know, starting with seeing the new moon again on the sky. And I will put it again like on the back, on the side which we will not be able to see in the end. So I will put it here close to the outer line of my inner circle, and I will just draw again with my pen like this shape, as well as like around 1 centimeter distant edge. Okay, it obviously takes time, it takes patience if you do not have either or both of them. Of course, you can always like cut it out of like gold paper or draw it with golden color or silver color onto the bags. This will be a lot easier, quicker. I prefer to stick to my original idea and to sew it all onto the bags. There's like one little insider tip I'm going to give you, because it will be quite difficult here if you sew by hand, not to sew the back, like the back of the bag together with the front. Like in the end it will not open because like you sewed like through both layers.